Hello! This is the awkward part where I talk to myself because nobody's here yet. Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn, and I'm on a journey to get out of my student loan debt and lose some weight along the way. If any of that interests you, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below and join me on this journey. There was somebody here, but then I scared them off. Hey, I had to say my intro for, playbacks. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm waiting, and I'm going to be asking would you rather questions. I'm going to see if I can set up my computer so that I can actually read the questions and see the chat at the same time. This is going to be tricky. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. Because, okay. No, I won't be able to see the chat. Maybe I can do it. It's like way over there. Hello. If you're here, say hello in the chat. That'd be me. All right, I think I'm just going to have to scoot the screen back and forth. I wonder if I can edit. No, maybe not. I guess I can't edit. That's okay. Hello, everyone. All right. Would you rather questions? That is what I am going to be doing today is would you rather. But I'm waiting. Let's see. Let me try this real quick. I'm going to do that anyway. All right. Would you rather go live knowing there's no one in the room, or would you rather go live not knowing if there's anybody in the room? I am not looking at the screen right now, so I have no idea if there's anybody in the room right now. So if you're here, welcome. I will be back to see the chat in just a moment. I am trying to, let's see, I'm trying to publicize this as much as I can. But my computer's nice and slow. Okay, there. It says somebody's here. So hello, if you're here. Say hi in the chat. I've got to go back, and I'm posting on Facebook right now that I have started a live stream. But see, I don't think anybody on Facebook pays attention to me. I am live now. Come and join. Oops, I can't see it. I was typing, but nothing's happening. Yeah, okay. It's just slow. My computer's just slow. Come and join me on YouTube right now. I am, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Just come and join me on YouTube. You can find out that it's a would you rather once you get here. Okay, slow computer. Right now, and it's going share. Okay, I'm coming back to this. There's no one there. And there's no one here. Okay, it's okay. I'll be patient. I'll just wait around. would you rather? I feel like I got more votes on a Saturday live stream, but there's not as many people that are joining me on Saturdays than compared to when I did it on Tuesday. So maybe I should change the day that I do the live stream. However, next week I will not be able to do a live stream during the week because I will not be basically on the internet. So I'm just waiting. There's Lucy. Everybody loves Lucy. She's a good dog. I'm just having a grand old time all by myself. Just sitting here staring at myself. Actually, I could put it on that side. Now I can't see myself. I'm fine with that. I don't need to see myself. I do want to see if anybody's here. But you can tell me in the chat if you're here. Yeah, see, that's on the wrong side. I don't know. I do not want that. So if you saw my last my live stream last week, then I know I talked about getting a new computer. I have decided that I am getting a new computer. I just don't know what I want to get. A lot of people keep telling me a Mac, but my research has shown that the Mac keyboards, especially the laptop keyboards, they have a tendency to like stick and not work after some time if like any kind of dust whatsoever gets under them. That kind of freaks me out, and I don't want to have to pay hundreds of dollars just to like replace a keyboard essentially, and so I don't like that. And then that also kind of got me thinking about how the keys press when I press the keys. And I haven't touched them myself, but I think they are more like typing on glass, and I don't like that. I like buttons that I can actually push. So yeah, I'm still researching which type of computer I want to get. I'm just not 100% sure what I want yet. So hello, if you are here, go ahead and say something in the chat. And even if it's just one person, we will go ahead and do Would You Rather, because I'm kind of excited to I've looked some up and I've thought about it ahead of time, but there are results and I have not looked at results yet. So I'm kind of excited to go over results and see what other people think in regards to Would You Rather. So I'm kind of excited. But I don't want to do this by myself. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Jan. Don't know topic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a would you rather situation. I'm going to say, would you rather do this or this? And then there's like results. It's like a BuzzFeed thing, and there's results on what people have voted. And then I'm going to tell you what I think, and you can say what you think, and then we'll see what the majority of people on BuzzFeed think. So I'm like really excited about it. Since there's at least one person here and in the chat and participating, Jan, do you want to go ahead and start? Because like I can read the first one. Yeah. Okay. So let me just go ahead and start with the first one. Would you rather have $1,000 a day for the rest of your life or have $1 million in the bank today? So that's the first one. And you've never done like would you rather situations? Have you really never? I've never done it on YouTube, but I have done like would you rather questions and stuff with friends just for fun. This will be fun. So would you rather have $1,000 a day for the rest of your life or $1 million in the bank today? That's the first question. I'm thinking about my answer. I think I know it. I've already read them, so you'd rather have $1,000 a day. Okay, so here's what I think. I think I'd rather have $1 million today because you never know when something might happen. Like I could live like 3 days longer, and then I'm like, I don't know, like you never know how long you're going to live. So that's probably the morbid way to think about it. But also like $1 million in the bank today, I could pay off all my debts, get started in investing, and then turn that into way more and eventually hopefully be making more than $1,000 a day on my own with that $1 million. That might be lofty goals and dreams with $1 million. I don't know if I could really get that far. Okay, so I'm gonna I cannot see the chat right now, but I am going to view the results. It says 89%, this is on BuzzFeed, 89% would rather have $1,000 a day for the rest of your life. So, Jen, you are in the majority, and I was in the minority. Okay, I don't think I like this question, but okay. Would you rather be rich and ugly or be poor but gorgeous? I think I'd rather be rich and ugly because money can fix that, I guess. Like, and I don't know what they think is the difference between ugly and beautiful, because I think everybody's beautiful in their own way. So I don't know. What do you think, Jan? Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor but gorgeous? I don't like this question. I should have left it out, but that's okay. I'm asking all the questions on BuzzFeed. Poor. Okay. Let's see what BuzzFeed says. Ooh, this one's split. Okay. 58% would rather be poor but gorgeous, and 42% would rather be rich and ugly. Okay. Would you rather, the next one, would you rather walk away with $1,000 or flip a coin to see if you could win $5,000? So I guess like you flip a coin and it's 50-50. You get 5,000 or nothing, or just walk away with 1,000 and you know that you have 1,000. 1,000 for sure. Okay, I saw this question somewhere else with a different amount of money. For $1,000, 5,000, I actually would probably flip a coin. I'd rather flip a coin because $1,000 to me is a lot, but it's also like doesn't really feel like that much. Like, I mean, I saved that much in 1 month, so $1,000 doesn't feel like a lot. But I saw this question somewhere else, and it was, would you rather walk away with $1 million or flip a coin for 5 million or nothing? And that one, I would rather walk away with 1 million. So the amount of money made a huge difference in my mind when I thought about that one. But you'd walk away with 1,000 anyway. So I'm going to see what BuzzFeed says. BuzzFeed says walk away, 64% walk away with $1,000, 36% flip a coin to see if you could win 5,000. So that one, that's a little bit more split, but still more even than I thought it would be. Okay. Are you ready for the next one? The next one, and I see that there are more people here, so join into the chat and let me know what you would do. So here is the next would you rather question. Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or lose one of your senses? And I guess like sight, hearing, touch, taste. I wonder if you get to pick which sense. I don't know. I honestly think I'd rather lose, like if I could pick the sense that I lose, maybe, I love food. But then if I couldn't taste, then maybe I wouldn't eat so many things that are bad for me. I just eat healthy foods because it all tastes the same. You'd rather lose things than lose a sense. But if I didn't get to pick my sense, I think I'd rather lose my valuables and money because I can earn that back. That senses you can't get back. But I don't know. Okay, this is a spinoff. If you had to lose one sense, what would you lose? Yeah, that's true. Purple blue flowers in the house. Hello. Would you rather wait, which sense would you lose if you had to lose one? I don't know. I'd probably go with smell or taste. But I love food, but that's probably why losing my sense of taste would be a good thing, because then I wouldn't eat the things that are so bad for me. I don't know. Okay, let me see what BuzzFeed says. BuzzFeed says 67% would rather lose all of their money and valuables. 33% would rather lose one of their senses. Okay. I'm going to come back. Yeah, common sense. I don't want to lose my common sense. If that's one of the senses you can lose, I don't know that I want to lose my common sense. I have pretty good common sense, I think. My dad's taught me good common sense. So I don't want to lose that. Okay, the next one. Would you rather own a private island or have a talking dog? I have a funny answer for this one. Would you rather own a private island or have a talking dog? An island. Jan says an island. Okay, I feel like my dog already talks, and I, for the most part, know what she wants and what she says. So my dog already talks, so I'd rather have an island because I already have a talking dog. There's Lucy back there, and she's patient, but she'd rather go out for WAOK, but I'm not taking her because it's so hot. Island. Talking dogs would just ask for treats all day. They would, and they'd probably be annoying too, because like, oh man, they would be asking for all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna say private island. See what BuzzFeed says. 62% say they'd rather own a private island. 38% would rather have a talking dog. That might be the first one that I chose the majority on. Okay, the next one is, would you rather live the rest of your life financially comfortable or live 20 years like a millionaire, but then be poor afterwards? This one's easy for me. Yes, Jan, I agree. Would rather be financially comfortable than live like a millionaire. And I think, let's get into a money discussion here. I think a lot of people try to live like millionaires, and that's where they go wrong. Instead of trying to live comfortably, they try to live like millionaires and then spend all their money that they don't have and go into debt, just trying to live the high life that they can't afford. And so, yeah, I would definitely rather be financially comfortable. Whoa! Oh my gosh, you should see the percentage. 92% would rather live the rest of their life financially comfortable, and 8% would rather live like 20 years. I wonder what percentage of the 8% that voted to live 20 years are older. Like if I were 90, I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather live 20 years like a millionaire because, you're really old. You're not going to be around for very much longer anyway. So, anyway, the next one, would you rather be poor, but everyone thinks that you're rich, or be rich, but everyone thinks that you're poor? That one's an easy one for me too. Most of my best memories cost $0. That, I agree with that. Yeah. I would say that's a definitely true statement. So would you rather be rich, but everyone think you're poor, or poor, but everyone think that you're rich? I would rather be rich, but everyone think that I'm poor. I don't I mean, I'm working on it. I hope to one day be considered rich, whatever that means. But I don't think I want people to know that I'd be rich anyway. So yeah. And I think that's another one that's like, people live like they're rich, but they're not. I wonder what people on BuzzFeed say though. So I'd rather be rich. 94% say they'd rather be rich, but everyone thinks that you're poor. And 6% say be poor, but everyone thinks that you're rich. So, I wonder where those people live. Like, I wonder if they live in like New York or California or somewhere where it's much more popular to be like perceived as rich, at least. Excuse me, I have a cough that my dad gave me last week. Would you rather, oh my gosh, this question's hilarious. Would you rather shoot coins out of your mouth whenever you talk, or just be normal? Thanks. I think you'd be pretty popular if you just shot coins out of your mouth every time you talked. Your friends would be like, yeah, let's get her to talk some more. I don't want to do that. I just want to be normal. Thank you. But it's a funny question. Yeah, I want to be normal too. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully more people want to be normal. 92% want to be normal and 8% want to shoot coins out of their mouth. I wonder how many of those people just want it for the cool factor, kind of like superhero cool factor. You just shoot coins out. It'd be funny. Okay, the next one. Would you rather spend $200 on someone's Christmas present and they only spend $20 on you, or spend $20 on someone's Christmas present and they spend $200 on you? All right, I'll see you later, Jan. Thanks for participating. I would, okay, so let me read this question again. And I don't know that there's anybody that's going to answer, but I will answer it. Would you rather spend $200 on someone's Christmas present and they only spend $20 on you? Or would you rather spend $20 on someone's Christmas present and they spend $200 on you? So I have a two-part answer for this one. Right now, since I'm in debt, right now, I would rather spend $20 on somebody and the other person spend $200 on me. I don't care what they spend on me. It's more about I don't want to break the budget. And right now I'd rather only spend the $20. And I have been able to give some really, really great gifts to friends and family. And they have been so excited and love the gifts that I've given them. And I have spent very, very, very little. So I don't really care what they spend on me, on the backside of that. But in the future, once I'm out of debt and I don't need to worry about that anymore, I would so rather be the one to spend $200. And I cannot wait until my gift budget can go way up and I can spend whatever I have budgeted to spend. And I love to spend money and give gifts to people. I think giving gifts is probably one of my love languages. I've never actually taken the test or anything, but I love to give gifts to people and see their reaction and their surprise. And so in the future, I would definitely rather give $200. So this one's kind of tricky. Let's see what BuzzFeed says. 73% would rather spend $200 on someone else's Christmas present. and only spend $20 on you. And 27% would rather spend $20 and they spend $200 on them. Okay. Excuse me. Would you rather sell your pet for $1 million or keep your pet? This is probably the easiest question of all. I would rather keep my pet. She is worth way more than $1 million. So I'm not giving that dog up for anything. Lucy, come here. You come here. You say hi. You don't want to. She don't want to get up. But oh well. So those are all the BuzzFeed questions that I had. I thought it was fun. So if you are watching this back and you're not in the live chat, then I would love to know what your choices are. So you can leave a comment if you're watching this back and instead of live, let me know what your choices are. So I'm going to keep asking questions as long as they are different. Okay, would you rather be filthy rich in 1950 or middle class in 2011? I like this question. I would rather be filthy rich in 1950, not because I want to be filthy rich, but because I've always wanted to live in the 50s. Like, that is my decade that I would like to go back to. So, like, I don't care about the amount of money I have. It's more about the time frame. I would so love to have lived in the 1950s. Let me see if anybody is here. There's nobody here. I'm just talking to myself. So the next one is, would you rather have the Queen of England's job or the U.S. president's job? Oh my gosh, this one is so easy. I would so rather have the Queen of England's job because the president, there's too many politics involved with the president's job. The Queen of England is bipartisan and has to remain so. And I mean, they don't really do any, I mean, they do a lot, but there's no ruling involved. And I don't want to rule over people. So like currently the Queen of England's not ruling over anyone. So I would much rather be Queen of England than the president. So let me check, see if anybody answered that. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's not my internet. My internet and computer don't work very well. So, I mean, I'm still connected, I think. So, well, I'm glad you were here while you could be. Let me see. I'm going to keep going. Would you rather find true love or $10 million? I would so rather find true love because it doesn't say anything about not having any money, first of all. And second of all, love is way more important than money. And if I found somebody like-minded and wanted to save and invest and, earn money throughout my lifetime, then we could make $10 million together and have true love. And so then you have the best of both worlds. So that definitely, I would rather find true love than $10 million. Let's see. I'm going to see if anybody's there. No. Okay. Nobody's here. The best is Windows or Macintosh. Oh my gosh. I have been researching all week and I don't know which way to go. I am refraining from this question for sure. Would you rather get, no, I've already done that question. Okay. This one's not even money related. Would you rather be a contestant on American Idol or Minute to Win It? Ooh. I like to sing. Minute to Win It, you're just on there for like the one show and you're done. But American Idol, like, if you keep going, you have to be on there for a long time. I don't know if other people think of it in those terms, but that's the way I'm thinking of it. I'm going to go with American Idol just because I like to sing. Would you rather have a friend that always borrows money or who always borrows your clothes then forgets to return them? I'd rather have a friend that borrows money. I mean, I don't like as long as I have money to give, like I don't mind. I don't know. Is that like I don't know. I wouldn't want. I hate clothes shopping too. I wouldn't want to have to keep buying clothes. What operating system do you prefer, Windows or Apple? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, let's see what other questions there might be. Would you live as a rich person in England in 1901 or a famous film star in America in 1920? That one's actually hard for me because I don't know that I would want to go back in time as far back as the turn of the century. But I don't think that I want to be a famous film star. Well, I guess a famous film star in the 20s probably does not equate to a famous film star like today. So I'm going to go with the 20s. I'd rather be a famous film star in the 20s because I don't think I want to go back as far as 1901. It's like too far back. There's not as many comforts in life that far back. So would you rather have... Okay, I'm going to skip that question. Would you rather have a job you love with very low pay or a job you hate with very high pay? I would rather have a job I love with very low pay. That's what I would rather have. I mean, I'm a teacher, so I already have a job that I love for very low pay. I am trying to find a better, more higher paying teaching job. So I am trying to better that situation, but teachers don't make enough considering their education level and the amount of work put in. Teachers are not paid like they should be. So I already have a job that I love that I get paid low for. So let's see. I'm skipping some of these questions. This is no longer on this is no longer BuzzFeed. I've been off BuzzFeed for a few questions now, but some of these questions I don't want to ask. Would you rather be alone and rich or loved and poor? I'd rather be loved and poor. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat, see if anybody's here. Oh, hi, Lynn Morris. How are you? Agree on job I love with lower pay. Yes. I mean, I already have it. So, okay. So, would you rather be alone and rich or loved and poor? I just answered that one. I can't ask the questions and see the chat at the same time. I have to go back and forth. I'm getting texts. I never get texts. How's it going? I just talked to her the other day. That's so funny. Okay. Which team will win next? Okay, that's not a money question. Would you rather... Okay, would you rather break the world record with 100 hot dogs for the hot dog eating contest and win $1 million, or have your dog earn a title as the world's ugliest dog and win nothing? I have no idea what kind of question this is. I think I'd rather win $1 million. I don't know. I don't know what kind of question that is. Let's see. See, that one has nothing to do with money. Okay, let's go to the next page. Would you rather live where it is winter every day of your life or summer every day of your life? Hot. Oh my gosh. I'd rather live where it's summer every day, but the humidity here lately has really been getting to me. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I don't like some of these questions. They're like really inappropriate. Okay, would Would you rather miss the first question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or win a penny on Deal or No Deal? I'd rather win a penny. You win a penny. If you miss the first question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you get nothing. I'd rather win a penny. That's 1 cent more. Okay, next page. Some of these are also repeats that I did earlier. So, okay, I'm going to check the chat. Okay, neither sound like appealing options. Summer. Oh, yeah, definitely. And summer, I mean, I would rather it be warm and go outside and be able to do that stuff than in the winter. Plus you can slip on the ice and it's harder to drive in the winter and all of that stuff. So I do prefer summer over winter, but it's just so humid. It's the humidity. I cannot stand the humidity. Okay. Would you rather... Some of those are repeats. That has nothing to do with money. Some things are funny. Yeah, it's just other versions of ones that I've already asked. Like, okay, would you rather be poor and happy or rich and sad? I'd rather be poor and happy. Like, I don't know. That question, it's like, you're happy or you're sad. It's just, I don't care about the money on that one. See, okay, this one is not inappropriate, but it's like, it has nothing to do with money. Would you rather grow octopus arms or grow ostrich wings? I think, I was going to say ostrich wings because then I could fly, but then I was like, wait a minute. Like, it would be useful to have multiple arms. Like, I could get so much done. I think I'd go with wings. I would love to be able to fly. That would be really cool. Okay, let me come back and check here. Okay. Would you rather have 10 wishes and you can't wish for money or have $100 billion? Well, if you had $100 billion, you could probably buy most of the things you might wish for. But if you have 10 wishes, you could wish for things that you can't buy with money. Oh, that one's hard. That one's really hard. Would you rather have 10 wishes and you can't wish for money or have $100 billion? I think I'd rather have 10 wishes and you can't wish for money. Because then I could wish for things that you cannot get with money. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I can wish for my mom to get a transplant. I could wish for, like, I could wish for true love. I could wish for, what else could you wish for that has nothing to do with money? I don't know. Those first two are pretty big, though. Maybe I don't need 10 wishes. Maybe I only need, like, 3. I don't understand that question. That one has to do with superheroes. Would you rather Facebook cost money or Twitter cost money? I would rather Twitter cost money because I don't really use Twitter. I'm more of a Facebook person. So since I already use Twitter less, I'd rather Facebook cost money. Although if you play games and you pay for the extras, then Facebook already costs money. That's another one we've done. Would you rather be broke and free or rich and running from the law? Well, I'm already broken free. I think I like being broken free. I don't want to run from the law. Definitely do not want to run from the law. See, that one was like, who would win in a fight? Like, that has nothing to do with money. Would you rather use Wingdings or Comic Sans? That's hilarious. I'd rather use Comic Sans, but I'm not a fan. To edit your pictures, would you rather use Windows Microsoft Paint or Picasa 3? I've never used Picasa. I know about it, but I've never used it. And I actually use Paint to edit some of my pictures. I am very low tech when it comes to my channel. Let's see. I'll go back to the chat. Okay. I prefer freedom, so broken free. Yeah, I like being free. Okay, I think I am done with the would you rather. I think I ran out of questions. It was kind of fun, though. I wish I could see the chat at the same time that I was reading them, though. So, yeah. So, if you're still here, how are you? How are things going? Lucy's coming to say hi. Yeah, she's a good dog. And were you there for my should I buy a computer? Lazy Sunday afternoon. I would like to have a lazy Sunday afternoon tomorrow. But I'm going to be really busy, actually. I am leaving on Monday morning. Like, we're leaving at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and we are driving to Florida to see my grandfather's wife. So, for all intents and purposes, she is my grandmother. They were married when I was like 2 or 3. But my grandfather died right about 2 years ago. And my dad and his brother are going down to kind of take care of some business, and my mom and I are going with them. So we are going to Florida, and I have to pack, and I want to like kind of clean up my room a little bit and get some things ready for YouTube. Oh, that's going to be a chore. Trying to get everything done for YouTube before we leave on Monday. So, in fairness, I'm in New Zealand, so huge time differences. Yes, yeah, I remember. I remember that you were from there, so you're like almost a whole day ahead. You're like, we're like time travelers. I like sometimes I think about that, like, oh my gosh, they're already in the future. Let me know how things go in the future. So you actually have winter right now. You're in winter right now, so I'm slightly jealous, but I actually do prefer summer. The air conditioner right here, and it is not cool enough right now. So you're in the future. It is kind of like one of the questions that I skipped was like a time traveling question, but I didn't really understand it because it was something about it made us immortal. It made people immortal. I don't know. I skipped that would you rather question, but it had something to do with time travel. I'm very picky. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm very picky about movies and TV shows that deal with time travel. Because I like, if you change things, then it changes everything. Now, I let a lot of stuff slide in Back to the Future just because it's a really cool movie. But yeah, I'm kind of picky about time travel in other movies. Wet and windy weather gets boring after a while. Yeah, but it does. speaking of time travel, one of my favorite books is A Time Traveler's Wife. I don't know if you've seen that movie. The movie's not near as good. The book, like everything that happens just like ties together, and it raises a good question on like, are things predetermined, or do we actually have a choice in like things that come up? And so it's a really good book. I love that book. But anyway, I'm very picky about time travel, because if you change something, then everything is changed, and that kind of negates the initial change. So that's why time travel drives me crazy. So yeah. I'm not traveling through time tomorrow because I'm still going to be in the same time zone. Not tomorrow, Monday. I tend to stay away from movies based on books because they never do the story justice. Yeah. If it's been a while since I've read the book, then, and I've like forgotten all the little details, I can put up with the movie. But yeah, it's never as good. It's never as good. I actually, if I can, I prefer to see the movie before the book. And I know a lot of people, most people, I think, disagree with that because it takes away from like the visions that they see in their head. And it doesn't for me. I still see what the author describes. So if I can see the movie first, enjoy the movie, then I can see them more separate than if I read the book and then watch the movie, because it's not as, I don't know. I'm not disappointed to start. Like I just don't get disappointed. It's just better than the first time. So have you read The Time Traveler's Wife? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I like to look out the blinds. This is like out front, and so I can see everything that's going on. Let's see. What are you doing? It's so hot. Oh my goodness. Really hot. Hi, baby. Yeah. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. Stretching. She's so cute. She's so cute. Look at that face. You are the only one in the chat, actually. It's just you and me hanging out. Have you read The Time Traveler's Wife? I don't know. What kind of books do you like to read? Now there's a dog in my face. Hey, baby. Good dog. Good dog. So I did a poll before I started doing the weekly live streams and asked like what day of the week is best, and most people said Saturday. So the last couple of Saturdays I've been doing them on Saturday, but not as many people have been joining as they did the first one. And I don't know if I just got lucky on the first one that I did, or if just like, I don't know. I don't know who voted either, so I don't know what day what day is best. So if you are watching this back, and I might actually take this one and edit it down, because like I was kind of sitting here by myself for like the first 6 minutes or something all by myself. So I might edit this down into a separate video. And so if you're watching this back, let me know in the comments what day of the week is best for a live stream. My days are best on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday during the summer, just because I post a video like on Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I can post my other one either on Tuesday or Thursday, and so I can flip-flop to Tuesday or Thursday. But like, I didn't want to do a live stream the same day that I posted a video, so that's kind of why I chose those 2 days. So let me know which day is best, like, for you to join the live stream. So no, it's one of those I mean to read and keep picking other books. It's a really good book, though. The Time Traveler's Wife is. Could it be that people prefer Saturday but find themselves doing other things during summer? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, my poll was like, in the summer, I would do a live stream in the summer, because I don't know if I could do this when school's in session. I'll have to see. It really just kind of depends, and maybe I'll take like a little hiatus in August, September as school just gets started, and then pick it back up if I can. So right now I'm pretty free. Job search update, though. There were a few jobs that I was able to apply for today, which is progress. So I feel like there's a few more, like every day it seems like there's more and more jobs that are getting posted. So that's good. So hopefully there will be interviews and an actual job in my near future. So, yeah. Let's see if I can find. Okay, here is one more money-related would you rather. You go to the fair. Each of these costs $10, but you only have enough money for one. Which of the following two would you pick? Which of the following two would you pick? A demolition derby or rides? I would totally go on the rides. The rides are so fun. I like going on rides. It's not hopefully you will have a job. Yeah. Say hopefully. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty confident. It just, like, the longer summer goes, slightly less confident I get. But I really should get more confident as more jobs are posted. So now that there's a few more jobs posted, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. So I'm starting to get nervous to get called for an interview, because it's been a couple years since I've interviewed. It's been about 2 years since I've interviewed, and so, but I have 2 more years of experience than I did the last time I interviewed, and so hopefully I can express myself well. So, yeah. My choice would depend on the fair. That's probably smart, because sometimes the rides are a little shady. I know the last time I went on. The last time I probably went on a fair ride was probably in 2011. That's what I'm going to guess. I think it was somewhere around there. I went with some friends to the county fair. I was living in Richmond, Kentucky, where I went to college, but I mean, I was well out of college by then. And we went to the fair, and we rode some rides. It was fine. We lived to tell the tale. I'm not big on, like, demolition derby crushing cars, though, either. So I like the animals and stuff. Hi, Brina with a twist. I hope I said your name. Brina? Is that right? I hope I said that right. How are you? Okay, good. I like to get names correct. So I'm good. We were talking about would you rather questions having to do with money, and then I was just talking to Lynn, because she's the only one here. We were just chatting. So would you rather have $1,000 a day for the rest of your life, or $1 million in the bank today? That was one of the questions. That was like the first question that I asked. I think Lynn, I think you missed that one too, because that was like first. If you want to answer. I said that I'd rather have $1 million today, because then I could go ahead and pay off all my debts and take care of all of the financial things that I need to today, and then take what's left over and invest it. And hopefully I'd get to the point where I would be able to make $1,000 a day from the investments that I made with that $1 million. So that's kind of what I would do. So $1,000 a day. The majority of people on BuzzFeed said $1,000 a day, actually. So, yeah, I think there was interest return on the $1 million would suck at the moment. I guess. I think I just like the idea of getting rid of all my debts right away, and then, like, I feel like I could be free to do what I want with, like, the rest of the money. Otherwise, $1,000 a day. Actually, now that I think about it, $1,000 a day in like less than 2 months, I'd be able to pay off the rest of my student loans. And then give me another couple months, and I'd be able to pay off even my undergrad loans. I'd just pay them off for my parents if I was making that much. So I don't know. But earlier, I also said, like, if I, like, you never, like, it's really morbid, but you never know how much longer we have here on Earth. So, like, if I was guaranteed that I would live for, 1,000 days, then I'd go for $1,000 a day. But if I, maybe, but, like, what happens if I only live for, like, 3 days? And then, I mean, I guess at that point it wouldn't matter. My student loans would be forgiven once I died. So it's a little morbid, but I don't know. That's kind of where I thought with that. So, yeah. I like the concept of paying the debt quicker, though. Yeah, that appeals to me. I just want to be done with it. I just want to pay it off and be done. And so, I've been in debt for long enough. I just think, why not live for the moment? Yeah. I don't want to. I think there's a fine balance between living for the moment and sticking her butt up. I think there's a fine balance between living for the moment, but still being prepared for to still be around in the future. Like, oh, that is Lucy. she's sticking her butt up at me on the side. Come here, Lucy. This is Lucy. Look over here. Look over there. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think she's so cute. She's my favorite thing in the whole world. My favorite thing. Oh, one of the questions that I asked was, would you rather give up your pet for $1 million or keep your pet? And no hesitation, keep my pet. Yeah. Especially since debt being gone gives us more control on how to use our money, or our salary. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm keeping my pet. I did see where somebody left in the comments, I don't have a pet, so a free $1 million. I'd say, sure, why not? If you don't have a pet, you get a free $1 million. But if you have a pet, oh, she's worth so much more than $1 million. I love you. You're a good dog. Yeah. Yep. There was another one that had to do with a pet. Would you rather have a private island or a talking dog? I said, I said I'd rather have a private island because my dog already talks. She's telling me right now that she wants to go on a WALK. I'm not going out because it's way too hot. I already know what she wants to say. I already have a talking dog. She talks to me all the time. The question had to have come from someone who has never had a pet. Pets are part of the family. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Why do you like my hand? Is there something on my hand? No, you just like to lick. She just likes to lick. She won't like lick your face. I know a lot of dogs will lick your face and lick your mouth and stuff, and I think that's gross. I never taught her not to do that. She just doesn't do it. There's a lot of things that I never taught her to do or not do, and she just does it. She was a year old when I adopted her, and so I think I don't know. There's a lot of signs that tell me that she was abused in some kind of way before I got her. She's very timid. Loud noises scare her really bad. So, but she also came like trained. I've never trained her not to jump up on anybody. She never jumps up on anybody. Never does any of that. She doesn't lick my face. She's just a good dog. She's a really good dog. Lucy's expression is, what are you doing, Mama? I know, I'm just talking. She'll spend some time, on the bed when I'm filming videos and stuff, but I don't normally talk this long. So. You're talking a lot. I'm talking a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking too much. Yeah. You're a good dog. She's a good dog. All right. Well, it is 9 o'clock, so I think I'm actually going to say goodnight. I've got a lot to do because I am leaving for Florida Monday morning. Excuse me. And I'm going to miss her. We're only going to be gone for 4 days. We're not going to be gone very long. So just a couple of days. My brother's going to take care of the dogs. Yeah. Because there's my dog and then my parents' dog and my brother's dog that are all here with us. So, just look at her face. Look at her face. So stop that. Stop that. All right. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much for joining me. And, you're stepping on my shirt. Thank you so much for joining me. And I loved doing the Would You Rather. I think it would have been a lot of fun if we had more people. But even though it was just it was more than one person, but it was kind of like one person at a time was here, but it was still so fun. And I would love to do this again. I might end up asking the same questions again in the future, but anyway, if you missed it live, and I think I'm going to edit this down, but if you missed it live, then let me know in the comments down below what you would rather do. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just going to say goodnight, and I will see you later. So bye, everybody.